The message they sent us was part of the text, the final text of the session on history in Angers in 2010. I'm going to read it. We and the wider body with Good Shepherd, this is part of the statement from that time. And it fits very well into today's readings and into the beginnings of the chapter. Because we are all called to be prophets. Some of us don't like that so much. It's kind of like it's an elevated role. But we are all called to be prophets in our time. And this text says, in Angers 2010, how many were there? Yes, well, you were definitely there because you were facilitating. Okay, I was. Okay, a small enough group actually from the whole group. Okay, thank you. Most of you have heard and had feedback from that session. Isn't that right also? Okay. This is what we said. Some people may not be remembered. We have strongly felt the urgent need for all of us to be prophets together. Because having heard the cries of women in a wounded world, we are faced with many challenges of being women of prayer, proposing a ministry of healing for people, for the earth, for the whole of creation, giving courage and hope, doing justice, daring, denouncing injustice, taking a stance, getting involved together out of conviction. That's a chapter agenda. That's what our agenda is. And any looking that we are doing is not about our structure independently. It's not about how will we live into the future. It's about this. You know, John Oud, we know John Oud didn't set out to set up Our Lady of Charity. He didn't go around feeling, I'm called to set up a congregation. Thank you, Lord, for this call. I'm going to do it. I'm going to set up a congregation for the women I'm meeting. That was not his call. It was his means to respond to the call. The call of Madeleine Lamy, who said, what are you doing? What are you going to do? We are a means. Our congregation is a means. And part of getting down to the burning away of stuff, as the gospel talked about, part of getting down to that center is to get to that place. This is the call to us.